Previously in Lost Ark, I began my adventure in Arkasia as a Shadowhunter during the 3-day head start after securing character names on all my alts. The first 30 levels or so I found extremely boring, but at around level 30 the game started to get a bit more interesting with some cool quest lines, my character unlocking the stronghold, and eventually setting sail across the ocean to various other continents. Eventually I hit level 50 after hours of super linear mindless questing, only to discover I had another few hours of questing until I could start the endgame. In this video you'll see my past 2 weeks of Lost Ark progression, all the way from tier 1 endgame all the way to the start of tier 3. But first, a quick word from today's sponsor. Core Games is a free-to-play Ready Player One style gaming platform in which you create an avatar and are transported to a core world, which is a social hub of which you'll start your adventure exploring an infinite gaming multiverse of player-created games all built by other gamers using Unreal Engine. If you're the kind of gamer that doesn't know what to play and just want to mess around with friends doing a bit of everything and hanging out, then Core is perfect for that. Core has games of any genre you can think of, even MMORPGs. One notable and well-made one that I'd recommend trying is called Puppet Masters, which is an MMO card game that combines turn-based combat, real-time dodging, and high fantasy magic spells summoned from cards. Basically what I'd imagine a Magic the Gathering MMORPG to play like. Core is a completely free-to-play game available to download now via the Epic Store. Let me know your thoughts on Core or Puppet Masters in the comments below, and click my link in the description to download now. This game just might not be for me. I'll keep going until I unlock Chaos Dungeons. Apparently I unlock them somewhere here, then I can start the end game. Port Corona. I don't like the sound of that. The important thing is, as much as the leveling hasn't blown me away and has been extremely tedious, I am still wanting to log in and play the game every day. Talking to this guy, I think I'm about to unlock Chaos Dungeons, which is one pretty big important component of the end game. And that's going to start rewarding me with item level 300 gear. The Chaos Dungeons like fighting off waves by the looks of it. Pretty cool, just to the point. And just getting lots of loot. Oh yes, this is actually quite fun. Not having to go through a linear level. Just doing what the game's best at. Killing off hordes for 5 minutes. That's actually really fun. I didn't know that's what Chaos Dungeons were. I thought they were like heroic dungeons from World of Warcraft or something. We move to the next area, okay. Oh, that's just the start of the Chaos Dungeon. And the next area has like some elite monsters. This is really cool. I like this Chaos Dungeon thing. Now, as far as I'm aware, you can only do them twice per day or something. This is so cool. It's just spitting out endgame gear. Okay, the game's starting to become more fun now. Here we go, pop the ulti. Oh, decimate everything. Yes. This is better. This is the type of content that I like. Game's really playing to its strengths here. Dude, there's so much loot dropping. It's super fun. This is actually the best content I've had in the game so far. And that was it. Chaos Dungeon level 1. So now I've got a bunch of item level 302 gear. Time for some big gains. Let's be a little bit more competitive this time. Let's go for max DPS. I like that it also shows you who does the most damage at the end to add like a bit of a competitive aspect to it as well. Nice touch, really. Oh, and each Chaos Dungeon's actually different. Big damage. Giga damage. Basically a loot pinata. That's exactly what it is, isn't it? GG. Okay, how do we do on damage this time? I actually tried a lot harder. No, F. Let's check out my full set of 302 item level gear. I mean, if you don't buy any costumes in this game, the actual gear itself looks pretty cool. Not bad at all. I bet ultra late game gear looks even better. There's probably not really a big need for cosmetics and costumes in this game. Right now I've got a quest to unlock an awakening ability, and this quest wants me to kill 1,500 monsters in the Chaos Dungeon. Making short work of them. Gate of Eruption. So this is my new skill. What does it do? What does this new skill do? Ooh. That's nice. That looks like big damage. What's this? Demon Tower. It's like one of those endless tower things that you typically get in mobile games. Let's give it a try. I guess this is another component of the end game. Floor 1, enter. Oh, I've got like a time limit, have I? Interesting. Okay. Wait, that was it? Next. Jesus, that was easy. Yeah, the first few floors pretty easy. Oh, you get a lot of roster XP for this. I'm sure this becomes a lot more challenging later on as you progress up the floors. Oh, here we go. Now they're starting to spawn a little bit quicker. Your item level is too low to access floor 5. Dude, this content's easy. I'm sure I could do floor 5. I suppose I should continue with the MSQ right now until I can unlock Guardian Raids. That's the next thing on my agenda. Oh, these quests are starting to give me these harmony crystals, like upgrade resources now. That's useful. Feels good having quests actually reward me with upgrade resources that I need. I don't know, the questing just seems a little bit more fun now that I've started the end game. I don't know what it is. The combat's just become a lot more enjoyable now that I have my awakening ability, and now I have the demonic suppression engraving, and I could just constantly charge that up. Just one small little new ability has made a huge difference. Abyssal dungeon unlocked. Nice. Vern power pass. So with this, I can actually boost a second character to level 50. And I've already decided that I want to do that with a warrior. Okay, Guardian Raids unlocked. Let's give it a crack, shall we? I'm guessing the first one's not too difficult. There's a big monster here. Oh, he's on the floor. Big damage. If you die during this, you can actually respawn. Apparently. I didn't even know that. This must mean respawns, these 3 dots at the top. The monster also doesn't appear to have a health bar, which is interesting. Oh, the monster's changed to a different area? This Guardian Raid thing seems like pretty good content. So now we've got no more respawns left. We need to play it super careful. I'm just stuck. I'm stuck. Okay, I'll just climb down. The monster just fucking pins me against the wall. I feel like we're all newbies at this or something. Hopefully they can 2-man it. Raid stopped. Yeah. Oh, he had 4.3% remaining health. Oh my god. You don't know how much health it has until the end. That's really interesting. Okay, let's do this Guardian Raid again. That's actually so fucking cool. Easy. Just dodge its abilities. Just don't take damage, lol. I actually really enjoy this boss. It's pretty easy. Everything's very well telegraphed. Oi. Oh shit. Oh, we got him? Bloody hell, we actually got him. I took hardly any damage on that. That was super fun. I bloody love these Guardian Raids. With that, I've actually unlocked the next Guardian Raid, which has much better accessories. Let's give this one a try. So for this boss, I'm just gonna play it very slowly initially. Ow. Well, that's not good, is it? I'm about to die. Okay, I'll use the first life, whatever. Oh, he's dead already. Good job, team. I kind of got carried on that one. There's me on the floor. Fuck's sake. Hopefully the next time I do this boss, I'll perform a little bit better. We got carried hard. Harvest his soul. Bunch of loot. Got some epic accessories. Next on the agenda, boost a second character to level 50. Warrior. Apply changes. Let's go with the name Peon. Name taken. Lazy Peon. Name taken. I've got a name for my warrior. Bogged. I can't believe I've got that name 3 days after launch. Unbelievable. Quick look at the Berserker. Big damage. Fairly deliberate attacks. Spin to win. I just like the fantasy of having a big giant sword, really. We shall boost the Berserker. This is what he looks like with a basic level 50 gear. Looks pretty damn cool, honestly. Just set up my abilities for the warrior. First thing I should do is some chaos dungeons. Oh, dude, the spin to win. That is impactful. Yeah, the warrior does feel pretty cool. I've got a V ability. What does this do? Oh my god, that's cool. What? Dude, the warrior's pretty insane. Could this be my new main? I guess we'll find out. Oh. Quickly equip a pet. Come on, James. Loot all of my shit. Good pet. Okay, I'm liking warrior so far. I especially like the spin to win. The radius of it is so big. I'll have to play it quite a bit though. Maybe I'll get bored of it really quickly. Who knows? So press Z. Go into ultimate mode. And then I've got this ability. Just slashes things up. And I'm basically unstoppable right now. I've got crazy move speed increase. Oh my god. Yeah, definitely happy that I boosted this class. Awakening ability. Oh, yes. Oh, I got another power pass sent to this character as well. That's cool. So I could boost a third character. I was torn between the Sorcerer and the Gunner. Tried out both of the classes, and I'm definitely going to go with Sorcerer as my third at level 50. So this is what Tier 1 Sorceress gear looks like. Pretty cool. I look quite squishy wearing this. Start off by letting all of these things group up. Let's start with the Awakening ability. V. That feels like giga damage. Explosion. Oh. That feels like big damage too. Okay, I'm liking... The first two abilities I've tried on the Sorceress are insane. Gravity. Oh my god, dude, what? This class is insane. So I'm liking the mage. Who would have thought? Plays a mage in every game. Is impressed by mage in this game. I might have to re-roll away from Shadowhunter after getting a taste of this. That barrier, that ulti is absolutely nuts. Big damage. Beautiful. I cannot wait to try this class in a Guardian raid. I would have to imagine that this should be easier as a ranged class, but we'll see. I do have a lot of heavy animation locks. Yeah, doing these Guardian raids on a ranged class seems to be a lot easier. That's got to be the fastest I've ever killed this mob. We killed it before he even teleported. 5 minutes 32. That's really quick. No one died either. Reroll now, because if I wait much longer, I will regret it. I need to figure out a way that I can like transfer my gear and extract it over to this class. Okay, gear score 376 after that upgrading session. Dude, this game's just gives you an amazing sense of progression at endgame. I'm really enjoying it. Now we're going to try an Abyssal dungeon, and apparently I can only enter these once per week. Oh shit. Eee, that's not good, that's not good. Holy fuck, dude, this is hard. We're going to have to do this a few times. Clear failed. We can try again though, right? We're going to wipe on this a few times until we learn the boss, I think. This guy's going to bloody solo this boss. Good thing this person knows what they're doing. Show the rest of us. Absolute god gamer. Okay, so that's the first boss. It's going to be cool to learn. It's like, this game's designed fights, so you just kind of have to correctly learn them all. Guess we're on to the next boss. Immediately I'm getting wrecked. This boss seems a bit easier. Clear failed. We go again. Oh, there's one. Fuck. Alright, I understand this boss now. Max DPS. Fucking just nuke him. Alright, I died, but I got the orb. Are we good? Come on, Suki! You carried us in the last game. Carry us one more time. Suki! Quick! Quick, no, Suki, no! Okay, we focus those orbs better. We're gonna fucking wreck this boss this time. Dodge. Shit. There it is. Much better. Good job. That was it? That was so incredibly well designed. Just like every time you attempted it, you'd get closer and closer, and it just felt so fucking fun and rewarding. That is probably some of the best PvE content I've ever played in a top-down game. I love this endgame so far. It's so fun. And like, the fact that you can do all of this on so many different characters, and it's super ult friendly. The game encourages playing your ults because each ult's got its own lockout and you can funnel gear to your main. So good. I'm so impressed. Come on then, let's try the proving grounds. Let's give it a crack. Let's get my ass kicked. Apparently this is all completely balanced, equalized, just pure skill PvP. So if you want to set up your build, you just click Book of Coordination. You can set up your stats, specialization, domination, or something if you want to. Then you can just select your build. Poke and prod a little bit here. Oh shit, I didn't see you. Oh, I didn't see you. Big damage. Oh yeah. Let's go. Get in there. Hit him with the CC. Nice. Oh shit. Yee! I got fucked up there. These people know their combos, I think. Oh my god. PvP's hard. I don't understand all of the CC stuff. Oh god, we lost. It was pretty fun though. I want to go again. Apparently I need to click this box to force this aspect ratio so I can see all of the screen. There's one. Big damage. We actually got the win. Nice. That was super fun. I enjoyed that. Just jump on this one. Jump. Fuck him up. There it is. Do we... 8-8? What? Another minute and a half? Dude, this is an insane match. Oh, I died. But did they die? Defeat? No! It was sudden death. I didn't know that's how it works. Dude, PvP in this game's so intense and so fun. I actually love it. The only bad thing about Lost Ark PvP is having to change the bloody aspect ratio to be competitive. I've had my big endgame dopamine hit now, so I'm perfectly happy to crack on with some more questing. Enter. Okay. Oh, what is it? A chaos gate? It's like a random thing that's just spawned in the world. Plague lands. Number of players, 21 out of 30. What is this? It's a fucking 30-man dungeon. What? I didn't know that was a thing. This is the most large-scale content I've seen in the game so far. This is interesting. Defeat giant corpse spider. I don't like the sound of that. Okay, conquest successful, bunch of XP. What's my gear score now? 423.33. So I'm well on my way to unlocking Rohendel content. Literally haven't left my computer in 14 hours today. Just sat here on my ass playing Lost Ark. I'm definitely starting to feel very addicted. Game started off a bit rough with the mindless leveling, but at endgame, I'm having an absolute blast. Back again today with some more Lost Ark. The servers have just come up after maintenance. I actually made quite a bit of progress off camera since yesterday. Yesterday I played the game for 14 hours. I went to sleep, slept for like 3 hours, but in bed I kept hearing the quest progress ding sound effect in my head over and over. So I woke up in the morning and I played for another like 3 hours or so. And I got my gear score to 463, which means I've unlocked the Rohendel quest line. I also sailed around the sea, got some pirate coins, made lots of different progress, especially with my life skills. My foraging, mining and logging are all past level 10 now, and I've also made a little bit of progress with my stronghold. Now I'm sailing across the ocean from Vern to Rohendel, the next place for the quest line. The past 2 continents I've been to have just been getting more and more beautiful the more you progress through the game. I thought it was hard to beat Vern. I thought that was a gorgeous city, but this place might beat that. The visuals of the zones definitely improve as you get to the later content. Look at this. Way more detailed than anything I've seen up to this point so far. Looks like we're heading towards the final dungeon of the Rohendel quest line. Oh wow, yeah, very cool looking dungeon. Anime jumping on floating rocks scene. The camera work in this dungeon's quite fantastic. Interesting. Chess pieces. The game actually wants me to play chess. Place the correct pieces symmetrically. Oh, I see. It's like an actual puzzle. And that's opened a door. Dude, this is so cool. The game just keeps getting better and better. Let's see what tricks this room has for me. It's definitely been the most interesting dungeon I've had in the game so far. Yeah, the floor just kind of went away. What? Now it's time for the final boss. What an entrance. Immediately jump on her, pop my burst. Oh, big giant rolling balls! Yo! Crazy boss fight. Big damage. Finisher. 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 She dead? I think she's dead. You know I'm into a game when I'm watching all of the cutscenes now and all of the cinematics. It takes a fucking good job to make me start to care about the story, especially for a top-down game. I'm starting to care. The game might actually be a bit of a fucking masterpiece. What the hell? So it turns out my plan of re-rolling from Shadowhunter to Sorceress might be a little bit more difficult than I thought. I was under the impression that with this knowledge transfer system, you could simply boost an alt's item level up to 460 once you've got your main to 460. I thought you could just pay money and keep your alts on the same item level, on the same power as your main at certain item level breakpoints, but that's not how it works. The knowledge transfer system only gives you upgraded gear on the first tier, and then to progress further you actually need to get your alt's item level to 460 to get to the second tier, and all paying the 1000 gold would do here is complete the main quest line on your alt, which doesn't really seem too worth it. Instead, what I'm going to have to do is just funnel resources into my Sorceress. It's not going to take me too long to get to 460, maybe 1 day or something, and then I can fully re-roll. Now that I've figured that out, I guess I'm going to be just working on gearing up my Sorceress, so that can eventually be my main. Over the next 10 days, I became absolutely addicted to Lost Ark. I didn't think I had it in me to game more than 8 hours per day anymore, but I was putting in a minimum of 12 to 14 hours per day into playing. I was having so much fun with the endgame progression that I found myself excited to wake up in the morning to play more. In hindsight, delaying the reroll from Shadowhunter to Sorceress until 460 item level was a mistake. I didn't realise that the island quest lines that reward a crap ton of enhancing mats were only completable once, meaning it takes longer for your alts to gear up than your main. If I'd have known this earlier, I'd have made an extra effort to really lock in my main character choice at 302 item level when you get the 2 power pass coupons. Eventually my Sorceress caught up to and surpassed my Shadowhunter, and and I did the next Abyssal raid, Phantom Palace, with some friends. I was so impressed by the mechanics of the bosses here, so many things to dodge, every attempt of the fight made more and more sense, and if I died I felt like it was my fault. Additionally, I also realised that Lost Ark PvE isn't completely scripted. The bosses don't do the same abilities in the same order every time, so you need to play more reactionary than in other MMOs, which I think makes the fights more engaging. I was enjoying Lost Ark so much at this point that I went out and bought a 21:9 widescreen monitor to maximise my enjoyment of the game. In the following week I progressed my Sorceress into tier 2 and did both tier 2 Abyssal raids, with the second one being 8 man. I know as far as Lost Ark PvE content goes, this is fairly basic stuff, but I really enjoyed it and it gave me similar vibes to back when I used to raid in WoW, except the boss mechanics seem more intuitive in this game. Eventually I also pushed my Shadowhunter into tier 2 so that it could feed resources to my main. I made Paladin, Bard and Gunlancer ults to stack daily rest bonus rewards and feed future characters, and I cleared floor 50 of the tower on my Sorceress, Shadowhunter and Paladin. Floor 50 was an absolute bitch for my Paladin due to the lack of damage. As of editing this video, it's 2 weeks since the launch of Lost Ark and I've just started tier 3 content on my main. The game has already far surpassed my expectations, and I'd even go as far to say that my addiction is becoming unhealthy. Lost Ark is the first action combat MMO that I've played that has amazing PvE content. It's completely dispelled the belief I had that good PvE wasn't possible with an action combat system. It's also the first MMO where I actually look forward to doing all the daily time-gated content, because that content itself is genuinely fun and has a lot of variety. I'm not sure how my opinion of Lost Ark will change once I get deep into tier 3. I know the game is by definition pay to win, and I know at some point the honeymoon phase will likely wear off. But at this point, one thing I can say for sure is that Lost Ark is the first top-down game I've ever been addicted to. Fundamentally, I'm not a big top-down MMO fan due to the perspective being less immersive than third person. I'm also not a big fan of theme park PvE MMOs, so the fact that Lost Ark has captured me of all people, someone that on paper wouldn't enjoy the game, just speaks volumes about the quality of the game and how great the endgame content and progression is designed. Lost Ark leveling from 1 to 50 is in my opinion the worst part of the game by far. It felt to me like a mobile game with autoplay disabled. I was ready to quit by the time I hit 50, but once you complete the North Vern MSQ and the endgame begins, it feels like a completely different game. Luckily, the leveling is pretty quick. If you want to give Lost Ark a good solid try, I'd say don't quit until you've experienced tier 1 content at least. I'll follow up on this video with a more in-depth review that features a full pros and cons list as I progress a bit more through tier 3 and see the full extent of this game's systems. Until then, I hope this video gave you a decent idea of what to expect with Lost Ark. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences with the game so far in the comments below. Also, don't forget to check out Puppet Masters, which you can play via my link in the description below by downloading Core for free. Thanks for watching, I hope you all had a successful day, and I'll see you again in the next one.